Hey team, what's up? 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 Uh. Hey guys, did we put the countdown on Instagram today? Mm, mm, mm. Welcome y'all to Tisha Tuesday. Thank y'all so much for joining me. This is going to be just a quick little conversation. I done drunk me some wine, and so now I'm getting my little energy up because at first I'm tired. I was like, I am not feeling this. I am tired. Hey, is it symmetry? Did I say it right? Hey, Shayna. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining my live. And as I'm looking at this phone, I'm plain Jane tonight, y'all. I even got my PJs on, but I got my girl hat on. I have to let you guys know I'm living the rich wife life over here. And let's talk about this brand for a little bit because some people may feel like, oh, she's talking about money. But no, when we say rich wife, what this brand represents is rich in love, rich in happiness, rich in family, rich in health, rich in wealth. Need that for sure. But yeah, so overall, it's just having it's just living a rich life, mainly being like a happy life and a grateful life. That's what it really means. So when I saw this brand, I was like, yes, it fits perfectly with me. So I had to get it. But as I'm watching Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I know y'all ready to talk about it, but I gotta get into this skin, y'all. Like I am so happy that I can finally, at the age of 40 plus, go with no makeup on because for so long I used to have to wear makeup. Everybody know me. They know that I struggle with my acne since middle school. And finally, I've been in this era of really just being taking care of me, being intentional about the things I do for me, celebrate me, and just really getting whatever issues that I want to fix about me. That's what I'm doing. I'm like, I need to lose weight. I started working out more. I'm like, I wanted to get my skin together. So I was on this waiting list, y'all, with this dermatologist because I was like, I need to find a black dermatologist. I was on the freaking wait list for over a year. But I finally got in to see him. And if you guys are looking for a good dermatologist, it's black, and you're in the Huntsville, Birmingham area, skin well, skin wellness, skin wellness, y'all. I go see Dr. Corey. He's amazing, and yeah, he's been really doing his thing with my skin. His estheticians, we've been doing a really good job. So I have really been putting in the work and being consistent with it. And maybe one day I'll go and show y'all my whole little skin routine that I do. But I've been going to him for about 2 years now, so it has taken some time. And that's with everything. Patient, 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 patient. So that's what I've been on, y'all. So everybody been asking me about my skin. I know it's looking good. I'm so happy about it. And it's not even it's good, but it's better. It ain't the best yet, but we're getting there and we're going to be there soon. So kudos to just progress. You know, sometimes you have to step back and celebrate progress that you're making. You may not be at the finish line, but we're celebrating. We're halfway there. So, but what's up? Did y'all enjoy the show this past Saturday? Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. I appreciate that. Y'all listen, it's been a long time now. When I wake up, my husband be like, oh, babe, your skin looks so good. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. I've been getting compliments on my skin all the time. And I'm like, oh, look at me. Look at me growing. I'm so happy about that. So, yeah, so we're celebrating the small things. I mean, not small things because it's big, but we're celebrating progress here. I'm looking at the show right now, and I see Trish, and I had to stop for a second because the bang, the wig with the bang right here looks really, really good on her. Like Trish has been, she look good. Like I ain't gonna even lie. She looks good. That's why I was trying to work out with her. And I lasted for about 2 months. And I was like, okay, Trish, I can't do you no more, girl. I gotta figure out my own workout routine. But what's up? What's up? Y'all got y'all wine? We need our wine, y'all. I got me my little pretty dope wine glass that was made by one of my sorority sisters. So this is pretty cool. It's pink and green, so I can drink out of it. Nick, what shout out you want for your birthday? Is today your birthday? Y'all Leos, it is y'all take over. It's Leo season and y'all let everybody know. Like, and I know how y'all operate because my mom is a Leo. I was raised by a Leo. So I already know what it is. But I'm patiently waiting. Libra season is around the corner. We're coming. But yay, happy birthday to all the Leos up in here. I'm loving it. Listen, girl, liquor courage, liquor courage, liquor courage. Never, ever have I ever, never, ever needed it. But these ladies are still learning me, so they have a lot to learn. But let's get into it. Since you're bringing it up, let's get into it. Um, I think this episode was pretty cool. I wasn't the most proud of myself, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's life. It's reality TV. So you're gonna see the good Tisha, you're gonna see the bad Tisha, you're gonna see the Tisha that's trying to do better. So as long as I'm trying, that counts for something, right? But we finished up the conversation with Maurice and Kimmy and Marcel, and I think that went pretty well. Marcel and Maurice kind of got it a little bit, but I guess that's what that's what siblings do, and that's why y'all know when y'all saw me, I was just there like drinking my wine and staying out of these people's business because I am not trying to get in the middle of the brothers. I'm gonna let them handle that situation themselves, and I think I'm. One of the things I told Marcel that I was so happy about is that I'm happy that at the end of the day, Jalen has like a group of guys in his life that he can talk to and that really wants what's best for him. And it's important to have these male role models in your life that you feel comfortable talking to that can really like help you get on the right track and direct your path for you when you fall off. A lot of people don't have that. So it's really good that Jalen, we really have a really great support system here in Huntsville. And so I was glad to see Jalen have that conversation with them. Kimmy doesn't have any brothers. I think it's just her and her sister. So, and I don't know about Jalen's father's side of the family, but I do know that it's a lot of Scott boys, a lot of Scott males, and they're really great role models to these young boys. And I'm happy that you guys was able to get this a chance to witness some of that a little bit. Because I know in the past you guys have been giving Marcel a hard time about been a father and making inappropriate jokes and all this stuff. But as you guys have learned, Marcel is a big jokester. So I need an apology from y'all when it was early on during season 1, 2, 3, when y'all was like, oh, Tisha just let him get away with stuff. And I'm like, it's him. Like, it's his personality. So once you know a person, you're like, oh yeah, you're just joking. But I understand that the audience, he was new. So y'all didn't get a chance to really know him. But now that y'all know him, y'all can see for yourself now. But I think that conversation was really good. Y'all living, listen, yeah, it ain't living for Marcel. Listen, y'all be living for Marcel every year. I think Marcel is probably like the favorite husband of this show. Like, I think he is. And he's been that way for a minute. So I told him, I was like, babe, you be saving me sometimes. He be saving me sometimes because I get it, y'all. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. He could be the favorite. I'm fine with it. So you just keep listen, and I am. Don't care what they say. But let's see what else happened. After the guys, you saw Nell and Trish conversation, and then we head to Trish party, which I love the theme of Trish party. I love a good theme party. Any type of reason to dress up and get out of character, I'm here for it. However, I told Trish, I was like, girl, it's your birthday. Why is Ken pictures everywhere? Like, there was not one single picture of Trish. And I was like, we're here to celebrate you. Like, it's okay to have your moment without Ken being in the midst. And she was just like, well, listen, he's my chocolate cowboy, and I wanted him in all the pictures. And I was like, well, let me mind my damn business, girl, and stay on your house, because obviously it ain't my business. So it's like, Tisha, hush it up, mind your business. And that's exactly what I did. I was like, okay, well, moving on, let's talk about something else then. You legit, he told someone at the church to eat the meat and throw away the. Oh, yeah, I mean, anytime you get advice, that's what you do. You're not gonna take all the advice that people give you. Sometimes something is gonna stick, so you eat the meat, throw away the bone. You take what's gonna stick with you, and the rest of you let it go. So I, you said I love when Nell said we wanted to know about her family. You said we will. Listen, we're on a reality TV show. So if it's something out there that is true, even if it's not true, but if you bring something to the circle, then yeah, what you expect us to do? Not discuss it? Like, who does that? Like, we're on a TV show. Y'all know we do have to have conversations, right? So yeah, if you bring something to the table about your family, then we're absolutely going to discuss it. And for Nell, it's just weird to me that she talks about how transparency. And I'm like, are you being transparent? You're asking me about the interview that one of the castmates did on me to try to make themselves relevant this season, and create my storyline. I'm like, what about the interview that your stepdaughter did on you? So they edited a whole bunch of stuff out. And I want to really just stay on topic of what was on the show, because obviously that's what the producers wanted us to talk about, what y'all saw on TV, the stuff that was left out, because it was a lot of things left out that, I guess they don't want us to talk about it. I'm cool with it. Not everything is going to make TV. I understand that. We was there for like 3-4 hours. So, yeah. But at the end of the day, Nell, Miss Transparent, and I blame Tiffany, because Tiffany is the one that brought that freaking word to this group, being transparent. Tiffany fault. Tiffany Whitlow. If y'all remember, she was the main one talking about that. But yeah, girl, somebody in your household, your family member did an interview and said some things, and I haven't heard y'all address it on the show at all. So let's talk about that. Yes, y'all saw that interview. Right. So we ain't talking about that. You want me to sit up here and talk about a stupid interview that I clearly talked about? I went live, me and my husband, side by side, because y'all was joking us about that live. And y'all said we look like that lady and that man who was cheating on her husband. And y'all said he had her on TV looking crazy. What's his name? He's he's like a coach, a relationship coach. Anyways, I can't think of his name. But y'all said me and Marcel look like them. But I'm like, no, the hell we did not. But that's what y'all said. And so yeah. So we talked about it on my live. And I clearly said on my live that you guys are not gonna write our story for us this season. In the past, people went on social media and did lives, and then hey, when we got back to filming, that was our story for the whole couple of years. And I'm like, we're not gonna repeat that again. Like, y'all, everybody needs to stand on their own. Don't bring no lies to the table. Don't go up here doing false interviews, paying people to do interviews to come and make up lies and expect for us to continue to talk about it the whole season. No, we're over it. You grow and you learn. Not doing that anymore. Been there, done that. Next. So that's what my conversation was with everybody. And if you feel like I'm not being transparent, then hey, that's on you. But I realize is that people want to believe a lie. And I can't argue with that. I'm done arguing with it. I can't. I'm over it. The only thing I can speak on is my life, my truth, and what I've experienced. That's it. So you. Yeah, she said, Candy Ann said, great job setting your ground. I also like the relationship you and Kimmy seem to have there. And I'm assuming that you're day one for watching the show, so you have witnessed me and Kimmy in the past fall out. Me let Kimmy know that how I felt about things that happened. Kimmy had things to say about how she felt how things happened, and we're in a much better place now. And that's what I always say about relationships. If it's a relationship that's meant to be, you would see how, to me, to determine if it's a true friend is how you guys handle things when you fall out or when you're upset with one another. When you're angry with each other, if you hit below the belt, that's a sign that that's not your true friend. If you go out and spread lies about people, or you try to create narratives about them, or you're like honestly really just hitting below the belt when y'all get into it, that's not your true friend. So at the end of the day, you have to be very cautious about your words um, when you're upset, because every relationship is going to get tested. That's not one marriage, friendship, boyfriend, girlfriend, co-workers, employee, employer. Every single relationship is going to get tested. And you have to make sure you know how to handle yourself. If it's a snake, it's a snake. So thank you. I'm happy that Kim and our relationship is where it is right now, and we're still growing, and we still have our moments. But at the end of the day, I love her. She loved me, and that's what matters at the end. Just like my marriage, it's just like my family, my mom, and everybody else. Love wins all the time. So thank you. I love the OGs, because the one thing I like about the OGs, you guys follow the show. You know what have taken place. People can't just make up lies and say stuff. Y'all be like, no, y'all gonna check them every single time. So kudos to the OGs. And honestly, being a fan of the show, like it doesn't really have to be like, oh, I'm a ride for Tisha no matter what. I can appreciate when my fans let me know, girl, that wasn't right. You messed up on that. I appreciate them, but like, you know what? Yeah, I did. It is what it is. We're gonna make mistakes, but yeah, hold everybody accountable. So let's see what else took place. Oh, back to the party. Okay, this was not a proud moment for me, y'all. First of all, I don't need liquid courage. I'm gonna say what I have to say, regardless. However, I did drink a little bit too much. I can admit that. I can admit it. I can admit it. And I'm like, dang it, Tisha. But I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't even realize it the next day, because we'll see what play out next week. But yeah, I had some conversation with some of the ladies. I'm like, I ain't do that. And I was seeing myself on TV. I'm like, dang, Tisha, you absolutely did that. Dang, girl. And Marcel told me. So, y'all, he was like, babe, you need to chill out. You've been drinking too much. I'm like, I'm fine. I'm fine. Then when I saw myself on TV, I'm like, ugh, dang, Tisha. So I wasn't happy about that at all. Tips to Tisha. We was at a birthday party. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, I was at work and the cameras was up. So I should have like not went so hard, and I didn't even know I was there. So moving forward, I'm going to listen to my husband when I'm filming, and when he tell me to stop drinking, I'm gonna stop drinking, y'all. I did look like in summer. I wasn't happy when I saw my eyes. I was like, oh, dang. Good thing my kids don't watch the show. They don't watch the show. So, thank you, Jesus. But yeah, I wasn't happy about that. That's another one of my moments on Love and Marriage Huntsville that I want to put in the book. Is that it wasn't a proud moment for me. It wasn't. I can, but thank God I can live to tell the story. Woo. So yeah, and Chris did check me when he said the only person I answer to is my wife, and that went over my head too, y'all. I didn't even hear him say that, but yeah, he said that shit, and I was like, "You're right." Let's talk about that. The only person Chris has to answer to is absolutely his wife. But when you put my husband in a situation, you're obligated to answer to that man wife that you put in that uncomfortable situation. You made a statement and you brought my husband into whatever conversation you was having, and he had nothing to do with it. So if you make a statement that can jeopardize our relationship, sir, you have to answer to his wife at this point. So yeah, Marshall did get me together. He just whispered in my ear, and I was like, okay, yes, I'm good. Yeah, so I stopped after he did it though. Like I walked away. I was like, yeah, I'm good. Okay. His wife did tell me to go ask him. That's the thing. I thought I was tripping. I was like, she told me to come over and ask him. So, but I'm gonna let y'all see what's gonna play out next week. I don't want to give it away, but yeah, she did. I know. Protect your husband at all times, like the husband's supposed to protect the wife. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I don't want nobody ever say Tisha don't take accountability because I'm taking accountability. I said it, and I said that I had too much to drink, and I should have not been drinking at that party around the ladies. Because you know what? I got too comfortable. And I'm telling you what I'm learning in this circle of ladies, don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. And y'all gonna see why I say that later on. We got a whole bunch of stuff getting ready to come up. A whole bunch of stuff getting ready to come up. So yeah, y'all gonna, and I want y'all to remember this conversation too that we had here, and also the conversation that we had at the dinner about the whole baby situation. Because I need for y'all to start holding people accountable too. I was on 100 when I asked him. So Marcel said I had my high pitched squeaky voice on. I told y'all I got too comfortable. Dang. Okay. Anyways, I did go straight to her husband. She asked me to go to him. He made the statements out, and he backpedaled. And he was like, "I didn't say that." So I'm like, "No, no, no, no. You said it." And I was trying to get out what he said, but people was like, "No, Tisha, no, Tisha, you're doing too much." So yeah, over it. I was talking about the scene at the party with me, Chris, and Nail. We're talking about the show that just aired this Saturday. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. Chris flat out lied. He did to your face, to our face. That's what you call what Chris did was called people playing in your face. You know the truth. You know what you heard. But they're gonna be like, no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I'm like, am I tripping? Because I know what I heard. But no, that's the prime definition of someone playing in your face. But it is what it is. Okay, on to the next thing. What happened after the party? The party was the end, wasn't it? That was the end. Dang. That went by pretty fast. So, oh, talking to Ken, when they was talking to Ken about I don't know what's going on with Ken. I can't even speak on that. I ain't about to speak on that man relationship because I honestly don't know what to say. You're saying that these are the wrong two guys to get advice from when they're clearly telling you that, dude, she's still married and you're the problem or you're the wrong person in this situation because she's not divorced. And what they're saying is that God forbid, and we pray to God nothing happens. But if anything was to happen, then Marquez is going to be the person that they call, and he's going to be the one to take everything. So Joaquin tried to go in his confession room and shade the guys on that statement. I don't know, but hey, blame it on girl. I don't even drink Henny. I gotta blame it on the red. The red. I'm a tequila girl, so I'm a tequila girl, and I'm a red wine girl, and I like my champagne with tequila too. So if you ever see me out, y'all would buy me a drink. Y'all know what I like: red wine, tequila, champagne, chocolate in a bottle, French 75 with tequila. So yeah. I'm new to your channel. I'm working out while listening. Tequila girl here. Yay to my tequila girls. Thank you for listening to my channel. I really appreciate it, y'all. I'm new to YouTube, and we have a lot that we're trying to iron out and get to know and do more with. So thank y'all so much for joining. We have a lot more stuff that's about to come up soon. So I appreciate y'all. I really appreciate the support, the love, and honestly, I just want y'all to get a chance to talk with me chat it up with y'all, and we just really enjoy this season of Love and Marriage Huntsville and what's to come. So yeah, it's always the ones who are married coming from people who are like, and then when they get married, they be like, you know what, I'm sorry, y'all was right. Yeah, He said, I'll report to the teacher. It was so funny. Yo, Chris he's got a little comfortable with the camera now, see. He is. He's doing much better. But I mean, I guess that's what happened I got comfortable too. So let me not even talk about that man. I did too. Oh, goodness. Why was Kimmy looking? I mean, what? Looking Trish up and down at the party? I didn't see that. She probably was trying to tell Trish how good she looked. Did y'all see Trish? Trish looked good. She looked good, good. Yeah, Trish, the body is bodying, the hair is hair, sparkling is sparkling. I don't want to sit next to her. I don't want to take no pictures next to her. So that's probably why Kim was looking her up and down, like, girl, don't come over here standing next to me and go over there with your man. Don't come over here. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me tonight. This is short. I'm tired. It took everything in me to like come on here. And y'all see I got my PJs on. I'm ready to get into bed. I have not been happy today. This has been I'm staying consistent. But this has not been a good day for me because I've been packing up all day with MJ, and we're getting ready to take him tomorrow to college. He's gonna be gone for a little bit. So I am not good, y'all. So thank y'all for making me get out of my little day-to-day routine and start this and do something different and enjoy this. So good night. Thank you guys for kicking it with me. Y'all have a great night. See y'all next Tuesday at Enemies. Wow. Continue to support Love and Marriage Huntsville and the cast. And I see y'all later. Bye bye.